Alright. Alright, what's up guys? This is Anything Dian. And it's been really long time since I made a video, and it's been a tough time. A lot of things have been happening in my life, and it's life has its ups and downs, and yeah, so this video is going to be a reintroduction. I plan to stay. I said that before, but this time I actually mean it. And yeah, so I'm going to introduce a zombie competitive play deck. Now, before you say anything like this deck is not playable, this deck is one of the best decks that I probably ever made because it's destroyed dragons, it's destroyed uh, whatever you can spell books, it's destroyed infinities, a bunch of top tier 3 decks, and it's actually really well. This is going to be one of the top tier decks if it shows world play and tournament play. So, starting off, you got 2 card troopers, basic mill engine of the malicious, zombies, Mizukis, and zombie targets. One that because you can easily manipulate your graveyard with all these banishing cards and DDR and etc. So yeah, 3 malicious because you can banish them to special summon him. Special another one. This goes into a lot of plague spreader malicious plays that can get you Dark Arm Dragon. These level 8s and sometimes 9s. Endless Decay. This guy, so troll. Let's say you set a Plague Spreader first turn day. They're scared because they think it's a Raikou or Pyramid Turtle. They don't want to attack into it because you can search and get pluses off of it. But you set that, you send him to the graveyard and get out Endless Decay. When he's normal special summon, his attack becomes half the opponent's life points. Usually this is your second turn when you normal summon this guy. He's gonna have 4,000 attack. Okay, that's crazy. Like that's beyond crazy. That's insane. Anyways, after that you got 3 Goblin Zombie, Search Engine, level 4 zombie. It's whatever. Lila for the discard engine. You see, I play Raikous and Lila with charge. You would think I would run Blackluster Soldier, but it's kind of an inconsistency because you only got 3 light monsters and only have them in here to blow up back roll, blow up some target for Raikou and Mill. That's what I really want to do. I want to get an early game advantage with this Dragon deck because late game, this deck doesn't really thrive that much. I mean, yeah, if you pull let's say Foolish Burial or something, and it just gives you another play that you can make. Well, there's a lot of back row that they can draw into and just instantly stop you. So early game is good to mill a lot and get those plays off early. 2 Mizuki, standard. If I would run 5 billion if they would let me, but yeah, you can target this card. You can banish this card, target 1 zombie monster, special summon it. Now here's a crazy play you can do. Okay, Plague Spreader, discard, Mizuki, special summon Plague Spreader from your graveyard, being he's already in graveyard. Get a level 6 out. Banish Mizuki, special summon Plague Spreader. Let's say you have a Malicious, banish Malicious, special summon Malicious. Send those 2 to the graveyard, get out of level 8. Use Plague Spreader's effect, special summon him. You have a level 6, you can Synchro for another level 8. Most likely you got another monster on your field you can Synchro into. The plays are endless with this deck, it's crazy. Anyways, 2 zombies, why do I even have to explain that? 3 Pyramid Turtles. It's a good, it's actually a really good play stopper, to be honest. Because it does not say, you can special summon 1 zombie monster, blah 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 blah. It does not say except Pyramid Turtle. Plus, Endless Decay, bro. They got all these different 3,000 beater dragons on your field. They attack one turtle. Okay, send them to a graveyard. They're going to attack second one to a graveyard. Let's say I have more monsters. Attack turtle again. Guess what? I'm going to special summon. Endless Decay. 4,000 attack. They can't get over that. Dragons don't usually run back row hate. So they're kind of screwed against a really high beater. Attack beater. So yeah. 2 Rekos. I mentioned that earlier. 1 Zombie Master. Okay, now realistically, I should be running 3 of these because I run 2 Zombie Worlds. But 3 Zombie Masters is too much. See, like I said earlier, this deck involves a lot of milling and manipulation of the graveyard. Zombie Master is good at that. But if you dead draw 2 Zombie Masters, you're not going to have as many plays. It's really inconsistent. So 2. I would probably run 2 if I saw that it needed to happen, but I don't. I run 1 for consistency. Same thing for Book of Life. Book of Life is actually a really good card. It's kind of anti-meta, in a sense. I would probably run 2, but the way I have this deck built, I run 1. Charge, talked about it. DDR. Again, same thing. If you have 2, you're not going to have a bunch of banished monsters in the first 2 or 3 turns. And if you draw this, it's kind of useless. So what I usually do is set it, like bait out MST or something. But it is good for plays. Like if you're going for Synchro or XYZ Rampage, this is perfect. This card is targeting one of your special banished monsters, special summon it. So let's say you're discarding Spreader, special summon Mizuki, use Spreader's effect, get a 6, Mizuki goes to the graveyard, Mizuki can banish himself to special summon. Guess what he could also special summon? He can special summon freaking Decay at 4,000 attack! You can't get better than that, folks. Dark Hole Standard, Foolish Burial, I think you can guess, MST, yeah. 3-potted Duality. This has to do with the consistency issue. Sometimes you draw the perfect hand, sometimes you just draw the most terrible hand where you have nothing but spells and traps and like 1 monster. And you have like a stinking malicious in your hand, like what can you do with that? But 3 Duality, you could put it at 2 and trade 1 out for Zombie Master or Book of Life if that's your preference. It's just me. When I play in tournaments, 3-potted Duality saved me so many times. It made me lose the game too because I couldn't special summon once I got to play monster. But yeah, 2 Zombie World, broke. If this deck was in more tournaments and tournament play, Zombie World would probably get limited to 1. No joke. All monsters on the field in the graveyard become zombie type monsters. Zombie Master. Target 1 level 4 zombie monster either player's graveyard. That's key. You can take all their power cards, like if you're facing those Violons and they got that tuner in their graveyard that they can special summon, Gravekeepers too, like all those different types of monsters, you can special summon them and then use them to your advantage for XYZ so that you can keep on as a material, or Synchro to get a powerhouse monster out. Also, it works crazy good with Doomkaiser Dragon. Being a level 6, you can get him out a lot. Special summon, target 1 zombie monster and your opponent's graveyard. Only downfall to this is it's kind of useless if you don't have Zombie World on the field. So, meh. But there's other great level 6. After that, Bottomless, Compulse. 2 Phoenix Wing Blast, set up plays in your graveyard, plus target a monster, pluses for days. Return. This is like, I was talking about late game earlier. This is one of those cards that is strictly late game. You would not use this like if you have 8,000 attack or life points, or even 4,000. It's too risky. But if you're sitting at 600 and enemy guys about ready to win, YOLO, use return. You never know. Sun Warning, Returns your Tribute, standard. Now, let's go over to extra deck. Black Rose, send every single deck that can XY Synchro. It's standard. Crimson Blader, if you're winning and you just want to secure your advantage, he's good. Dark End Dragon is pretty good. at removing threats on the field, like dragons or spellbook, stuff like that. I already talked about Doomkaiser. HTS. Blah, 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 blah. This guy is crazy. After damage calculation, when this card battles an opponent's monster, you can banish that monster and this card. You're probably like, that doesn't even make sense. But think about it. This deck synchros a lot, and most likely you'll be able to synchro at least 2 cards, and this card should always be one of them. With DDR and return, you should be able to get him back a lot. So he can stop plays. He's annoying. They got Igors on the field. They got some crazy 5,000 attack dragon. Take the damage to the face. They're both gone. Revive King Hades, standard. He's a level 6 plague spreader zombie monster. You kind of need it. There's no other reason why you shouldn't. It also works well with Mizuki to go for the level 8 with plague. Scrap Dragon, standard. Stardust, standard. Void Ogre Dragon. You're gonna run in a lot of times after you make plays like synchroing, like this level 8 monster. You're gonna have like little to no cards in your hand, and most of the cards you can use are like just straight up set them because there's probably spell or traps. This card is amazing. This card can stop those key plays. Let's say you're going in, they torrential you summon this card. Sorry, bro. Torrential can't do anything against you. Mirror Force, any card like that. It's actually really OP. Diamond Direwolf. It's kind of like the same thing of HTS, but Diamond Wolf destroys them instead of banishes them. Gaga Cowboy, standard. Gauntlet Launcher. This card, honestly, you will not get out much unless you're going for him and you need him, because there are level 6 monsters that are way better, but he's not level 6. That's the thing about it. If they're going anti level 6, you synchro for this piece. It's not levels anymore. It's rank or whatever. His effect is OP. If you use malicious, detach, banish, special summon whatever malicious, it's crazy. 2 Laval chain. Yeah, that word. Sets up plays, pretty much. And Photon Strike Bouncer, kinda like Gauntlet Launcher, except Photon Strike Bouncer is a 2700 beater. You kind of you'll go for them if you're really that ahead. They have that card that you just don't like. So side deck 2 Veiler. He's a level 1 tuner, light target, good hand trap. Maxi, same thing. Just if you're setting these in, it's going to conflict with Void Ogre Dragon. But a Thunder King Raya, anti-meta. Lightning Vortex. I would main this card, but I'm afraid it's going to get banned next format. See, discard 1 card, destroy all face-up monsters under your opponent's control. Why I don't main this? If they summon like crazy, that's what I'm going to say to send. But if they don't, I got plenty of cards in my actual deck that can stop it. If they're just summoning 1 or 2 monsters every turn, I can deal with that. With Phoenix Queen Blast, I got some traps and spells. I even got monster cards that I can deal with that. High attack damage monsters. Another MSD for back row hurt. 2 Imperial Iron Wall. This card can hurt you with the Mizuki Plague Spreader and Malicious combo. But if you're facing someone that's complete chaos build, banish, this card will affect them more than it affects you. That's important. Another Wing Blast. Skill Drain. Okay. Skill Drain. This card. Like I was saying earlier, if it affects your enemy more than it affects you, it's good. But it still can affect Endless Decay. Um, it does not affect your Goblin Zombie and your Turtle because they activate into Graveyard. But cards like Card Trooper, Lila, Raikou, they don't get their effects, so it kind of sucks. Soul Drain, it's if it this hurts your deck too. Like if they was want to counter you, Soul Drain. But like I said before, if it affects the enemy more than it affects you, use it. Vanity's Emptiness, same exact thing. If you can get out Endless Decay, activate Vanity's Emptiness, you're golden. 4,000 beater. Can't get over that. So anyways, thank you guys. I'm going to be trying to upload even more videos soon. Please comment, rate. Oh, who cares if you do that? Everyone says comment, rate, subscribe. Do whatever the heck you guys want to. And I shall see you later.